It's funny the way you tell a story and everything.
Funny how? What's funny about it?
Just
What?
You talk funny.
You mean, let me understand this, because, maybe it's me. I'm a little fucked up, maybe, but I talk funny how? How do I talk funny? I talk funny like a clown? I amuse you?
Get the fuck out of here, Sharon.
No, we got a show to do, you stuttering prick, ya.
Welcome to We Talk Funny, a weekly hour-long podcast hosted by Sharon Pfeiffer and Joe Rubbo. A show that's less about the way they talk and more about what they talk about. WTF, a show about entertainment, celebrity, comedy, culture.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the We Talk Funny podcast, live from Boca Raton Podcast Junkie Studios. And I'm here with my beautiful co-host. Look at it. Look at that outfit she's wearing. Unbelievable.
I'm furry
Sharon
today.
Pfeiffer.
A little furry today. It gets a couple of degrees cooler in Boca Raton. And
You break out the winter
and
gear.
we break out the winter gear. I have boots on. I got leather on. It's like the tundra outside,
What, that one day it was 60. I saw everybody walking around the street with leather jackets.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I had my Uggs on.
I had my Ugg Guinea T-shirt on.
So how you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great. I had a great weekend. How about you? What did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Well, we
Besides
already...
call me.
Well, yeah, I bothered you all weekend, and I'm sorry. I know you were trying to get away from me.
No, never.
But, I'm sorry I had to bother you all weekend.
I miss you when you don't call.
I bet.
I texted you, remember? I said, hey, just checking in with
did.
you. I miss you. Yeah.
You did, actually, and that was very sweet. I know you felt sorry for me, because I kind of relaxed all weekend, although I have to say I went to an amazing film festival down in Fort Lauderdale, and got to see a really cool documentary, which we'll talk about later. And it was really great. I had a really good weekend, but very relaxing weekend.
Me
very
too.
nice.
I recharged. I needed it.
Yeah, you needed it.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
You went and saw your girl.
Yeah, I went up to Tampa to see Gina, and we hung out all weekend. We had a good time. We went nice places to eat. We went to a Harley Davidson dealer on Saturday, I think it was, and I told them I wanted to try riding a Road Glide, which is a different fairing than the one I'm used to. And I mean, I almost bought a bike. They would not let me leave.
Are you going to get another bike?
Yes, 100%.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Are you going to take me for a ride?
Of course I am.
Will
As long as you wear that outfit.
Will Gina be all right with that?
Yeah, you in the front, Gina in the back. Be a nice ride.
A semi? Really?
We'll make a new, instead of the trike.
Oh my God.
Instead of the trike, we'll have the treeway bike.
You're so weird.
It would be fun. But
You're
no,
so
weird.
weird.
It was nice to get away, but then again, I always say it's good to be home too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever bring Gina over this way?
Yeah, she's coming for Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
She goes, what should I make? Paella?
Oh,
Well, yeah, that'll
what?
go over great in my Italian
What,
family.
turkey paella?
No, she'll make. That's what we do now. Everybody brings a dish instead of me cooking everything. I'm getting tired of that shit. So.
Yeah, well, you get to the age where it's nice to have other people do things. I'm going to my dad's.
Are you?
Well, yeah, yeah. I gotta go.
You're welcome to come with us too. Bring Dad.
Thank you. No, my dad's in Virginia. It's the first year without my mom. Not to be like a Debbie Downer or anything, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And I'll do all the cooking. you know.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't want to say I'm looking forward to it, because that's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm looking forward to seeing my dad.
Of course. It's
So-
holidays, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe the holidays are upon us.
I know. It's so weird. I can't believe it.
Oh, it's like the summer when, well, down here, that's why it's the same temperature all the time.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a little.
It's nice now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful motorcycle
it's
weather.
3
and
degrees
revved up.
cooler now, so
Yeah. I tell you, it was friggin' cold. It's cold in Tampa. It got down to like 59.
But wait, Ben, you were up north.
That's right. You went away too.
You were up north this past week and all the way up in Jacksonville.
It was actually pretty chill. I mean,
it was nippy, right?
I mean, it got to 50 degrees. I mean,
yeah, that's not chilly.
You know, it was a little chilly.
That's a little chilly,
cold.
Willie.
That's cold for us.
We brought out the fire pit. So when you bring out the fire pit in Florida, you know.
You know what? It's chilly. If you had to bring out the fire pit, did you roast marshmallows?
Yeah, we did some marshmallows. We did some some dogs on the fire, you know.
You did, for real?
Did you break out the bong?
You really did?
Yes.
Yeah, did you break out the bong?
The bong?
With his parents?
Can't do that. Yeah.
That would be so weird.
Look at this guy. He looks like a bonger.
No. He's a good boy.
That doesn't mean he's a bad boy. It means he's a good bonger.
Yeah, bong him with his parents. Cut it out. although I hung out with my daughter a couple of times, and my daughter got me edibles once.
Yeah.
My daughter, Danielle, my only daughter, what am I even saying that? My daughter, Danielle.
She had an edible tonight.
No, I did not, but I have to say, this is not cranberry juice. This is an energy drink, because I didn't bring my cranberry juice.
Uh-oh.
And I'm zipping right now. I am zippity-doo-dine.
Did you put your buttholes in the...
course.
I mean, the... Look at him.
Can you zoom in, Ben?
Yeah, I can zoom in.
Can you zoom into the
zoom in on her
butthole?
butthole. Ooh, my.
There you go.
Oh, Maron.
There you go.
Nothing like a butthole.
Especially a strawberry one.
Anyway, my daughter, when I was up in New York, so whenever I go to New York to visit my daughter, we always go and get mani-pedis together, which is a very nice thing to do. And she got me an edible, like that her friend makes at home, and it was like a graham cracker. And she said, "Just take a bite of it, Mom. All you got to do is take a bite." Well, this thing was so fucking delicious.
You ate the whole thing?
She didn't see me, but I kept like going, and I gobbled the whole fucking thing. Well, let me tell you, I was tripping balls in the pedicure place.
I mean, Gina gave...
I floated across the nail salon.
Yeah, that's how it feels. They're so strong.
And I was laughing at everything, but then the lady next to us fell out of her chair.
And you cracked up.
We were laughing so hard, they threw us out of the nail salon. You don't even... And it was my daughter's nail salon where she goes every... I'm sorry, Danielle, I have to tell this story. Where she goes every week. Anyway, I still go there every time I go, and they still have to. Oh, Danielle Mata, how you doing?
Give them an edible; they'll love you.
Yeah, I mean, so fun.
She gave me an edible last time I went up there because my back was hurting me. She goes, "Babe, this will work." I said, "I don't feel nothing." You know, she goes, "Take another one." Okay, why not? Take another one.
That's when they get you. Take another one.
And 4 hours later, I woke up. I go, I didn't feel anything from those edibles. She goes, "You just woke up. I thought you were dead."
Yeah, you weren't feeling anything. You literally were not feeling anything. Yeah. He was not feeling anything. Yep. He was numb, comfortably numb.
Yep. So we have a lot of good stuff coming up.
We do.
I was looking at the roster, as you want to call it. All stars.
We have so many great guests coming up.
And we're booked thanks to Sherry, our producer.
Yeah, we have so many. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah. Really, honestly, we have so many great guests coming in. We're booked in through February.
Wow.
Not January, February. We have a couple of openings, but not many. So
I thought I'd be fired by then.
No, we need you, Joe. We need you.
All right, I want to make sure. All right.
Well, we want to make the men comfortable when they come in. If you weren't here, the men would be uncomfortable.
Well, we have as men guests. We don't have any women guests.
We really don't. We have.
That's where we're going to leave it up.
3 women guests. We don't have a lot of female guests.
Well, we'll get a bunch one day to make me and Ben happy, and Tony.
Yeah, we got to get more women. Right, so if you guys have any recommendations,
a couple of brajoles up here would be nice, right?
Hey, brajoles. What's wrong with you?
What's right with me would be an easier question.
What's the matter with you, brajoles?
Anyway, but we have a great roster. I was checking out the shows and what's coming up, and we got people sponsoring us. I mean, this is moving so quickly.
Yeah, we really do need to do a shout out to our sponsor.
The main. They're both the main.
Right. The main, Deckmaster.
The one I don't like to talk about.
Yeah, well,
right. Well, let's give a shout
Go
out.
ahead.
Let's give a shout out to our.
Ed, you're on. You're on.
Let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Deckmasters of South Florida.
Well, you know, Joe, I think they can help you with your problem, your very specific problem.
Oh yeah. And what problem is that?
Well, rumor has it that you have a very, very small deck, and that your girlfriend Gina, who we were just talking about, she's really unhappy about it.
Whoa. My deck is just fine. You want to call her up and get her on the phone? She'll tell you my deck just did just fine this past weekend.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
She was walking the plank, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what they all say. It's not how big my deck is, it's how I use it. That's what they all say. Well, WTF, Joe. What the fuck?
No more gummies for you.
I'm telling you, this stuff is making me speed over here. What are you going to do with a small deck, Jack? I can't even talk. I'm stuttering. This stuff is making me stutter.
You're stuttering because you're speaking about my deck.
I know. I heard a lot of things about it. But you really should call Deckmasters of South Florida, Joe, and let them customize a solution to your problem, tailored to your very specific needs. And I bet your girlfriend Gina will be very happy if you call Deckmasters of South Florida.
Okay, listen, Sharon, I give up. Give him the number. Give me the number, will you?
Okay. Well, listen. Call John, the Deckmaster, at 561-255-7921. Again, that's John at 561-255-7921. And in any minute, Ben will put that number up on the screen. Thank you, Ben. We really appreciate it.
Good wood at Deckmaster.
Yeah, they got good wood.
Yep.
But unfortunately, poor Joe does
Enough
not.
for Joe. Listen, for everyone's information, my deck is perfectly fine.
No, it isn't.
Okay?
No, it isn't.
It's even water retardant.
You know, you need to get some protection for that deck too.
Yeah, do they sell? They do that there too, right?
They do polishing too.
There you go. Wow, nothing like a nice polished deck.
But listen, let's get to the really important issues.
Let's get off of
tonight,
decks.
And let's introduce our guest for this evening.
Oh, very, very excited to see my friend every time.
Yeah, he's
Anytime.
our friend. He's not just your
I'm
friend.
sorry.
He's our
My
friend.
brother.
All right, he's our friend.
Yes, he is.
So
And
let's
any friend of
introduce-
yours is a friend of mine and a friend of ours.
Exactly,
All right.
exactly. He's a friend of ours.
Okay.
So let's bring on the esteemed, the incomparable, the amazing. I can't even talk. Don't ever give me this stuff again. This energy drink. I'm telling you, I'm tripping right now.
Give Anthony.
He's yawning over here. Okay, look at him, he's yawning. The incomparable Antoni Corone.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, his last name, Corone, is actually a stage name because his real last name is
Long.
Long.
Not long as in Long, but long as in distance. It's Cornacione,
Yeah, which means
keeper of, ravens.
Crow.
My
Raven,
ancestors were, in the Middle Ages, raven keepers.
yeah.
Oh, really?
And there's a story that goes behind that. My mom's Irish, and they pronounce it in Ohio, Cornacione. Cornacione. And so down here, I said Cornacione. I did a couple Italian films, and they would say Cornacione.
Yeah.
And they would laugh.
Right.
And I'd say, why are you laughing at my name? Because your name is a stupid name. It's
love
like
it.
a canood, like you don't know your wife's having an affair.
Canood, yeah.
Something like that. And I said, no, there's a mountain range in somewhere in mid-Italy that's called the Cornacchia Mountains.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we were arguing back and forth. Yeah, but we've sort of a million years said Cornacione, and I'm like, look, man, if I might be one of the people in our family that could get some sort of national recognition, perhaps. And if I go on the David Letterman show, and let's use Smith as an example, and I'm from Tennessee, and I go on and everybody says our name's Smith, David Letterman's not going to say, well, today we have Antoni Smith. He's going to pronounce my name correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
So while I'm having this banter back and forth, all of a sudden I hear a splat. And I look at my father, and a bird had shit on his forehead, and it was trickling down between his glasses and his eyes. And my Irish mom, without missing a beat, goes, there's your black cackling bird. Now shut the fuck up and get in the car.
Oh my God.
So from that day on, my dad would say, hey, Carone. And I'd go, how you doing, Carnacion? No, that's that.
That's a great story.
Yeah, thank you.
I never knew you were Irish and Italian.
Yes, I am. Culleton.
So am I.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Great people, us.
Yeah.
Great people.
Great people, us.
Yeah.
Can you do an Irish accent?
I cannot.
Yeah, I can.
I'm sure you can.
So whatever.
You're good at a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, you're lucky because you got the Italian last name from your dad. I got the Irish last name from my Irish dad. So people just think I'm Irish.
So what is your Irish? Is it
McDonald.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, sure.
Sharon McDonald
Right.
from Cork or wherever.
Exactly.
Cork is
Exactly.
So Pfeiffer, where's Pfeiffer from?
My second ex-husband.
Okay. All right.
Right. Okay. I never got any nice
Too
names.
much for me to remember.
My first ex-husband had a beautiful last name, but I didn't like it. So I
Connection?
gave it right back.
Was it son of a bitch?
Yeah, I gave it right back.
So you were saying about my name. We only got one sentence into your bio, and all of a sudden I derailed it.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
That's why we love you.
But I want to talk to you about specifically your acting career, of course, which you're bored with. He's always, look at his face. Look at the face.
The guy's done. The guy's done everything you can think of.
Look, nobody gives a shit.
I want to know when you started acting. When did you start
The first time I lied to my mom and got away with it. How
Okay,
about
we
that?
all did that.
Yeah, there you go.
But,
That's
well,
it.
when did you first appear in front of a camera acting?
Maybe in camera.
Yeah.
The first thing, I had to take an easy class in college, so I took theater.
Right.
And in an improv, I made some girl cry because I had to be like mean to her. And then everybody's jaw
Did you ever
dropped.
do that in a
In
when
real
you were
life?
teaching anybody?
No, I never did that kind of stuff. I didn't. No, I didn't. Make them cry? Yeah, sure. Yeah, fuck yeah. But I didn't make them cry like that. Oh yeah, I made people cry all day long. They quit. I'm like, you know what? If you can't handle this, maybe you need to quit because it's not free fucking money. If every midget and every titty dancer in the world could do it, they would.
They would do it, right?
There's a skill to it. If you want to start charging people $1,000 a day or whatever scale is or over, you better have a skill set and you better develop it. You don't fall off the tree. Some people do, some people don't. But when the time comes and you get an audition and somebody puts their ass on the line for you, you better deliver or you're over. That's it. Done. So
That's what I love. I've taken many classes with many different acting coaches, acting teachers, whatever you want to call them. And what I loved about taking class with you is you don't sugarcoat anything. You are so honest with your students. You don't sugarcoat it. I don't.
that could be dangerous. I might bruise the
there's-
apple enough so that it won't ever want to roll into the pie, if that's how
It's
you
a
want to do it.
blessing and a
Then it
curse.
wasn't for them.
Well, no. I mean, there's a way to coddle somebody into the expectations of what it is and be kind. And I felt that being honest was being kind. But I'm, I guess, the kind of guy that kills a fly with a sledgehammer.
How long have you been teaching now? I know.
Since the first time I lied to my mom and got kidding.
Teaching acting.
I don't say teaching. I can't even call it. I share what works for me.
So I remember like 10 years ago we were talking about this. Yeah.
So there was an organization back in the day called PAF, P-A-A-F, Professional Actors Association of Florida, and their agenda was to be able to collectively see if they could entice people to come to South Florida to film. And it didn't work very well. They bought some ad in the trades, but it wasn't until incentives came. So there was a workshop that was co-sponsored by Equity, the stage people, and it was in an auditorium at North Miami Beach High. And somehow it waned off and they didn't have anybody to run it. So I said I would. And then Dave Corey and he was the president of American Federation of Radio and Television Artists, we did a free, and the other one was free as well, a free workshop at After's office. And what we found is, even if it was free, people didn't care. People didn't come.
Right.
People didn't really care. They felt like, hey, I got a commercial. I'm cool. I don't need to practice. I don't need to anything. And I've been on sets where I saw guys melt down And the director would say, okay, look, you know what? No, that's fine. We're great. We're going to flip around now. We're going to be on whomever. And just read your lines so they have clean dialogue. And when everybody goes to the theater or they sit in their living room watching Johnny on TV, Johnny's voice is there, but the other person's going
right
as a reaction.
Yeah.
So, it all comes down to being uncomfortable about being uncomfortable. So I continued to do that. And then I found that there were coaches in South Florida that were charging a lot of money, and some of them were casting directors, and I felt that was kind of a iffy thing, and a lot of people
kind of a double whammy,
so they say, and some of the people felt, unfortunately, and wrongly, that if they went to a casting director's workshop, that they were going to endear themselves to that person. They were going to spend $300 for a session or whatever it was. And what they really, in fact, had done was pay them to show them they weren't quite confident in what they had to offer. Otherwise, why would I take your class?
Yeah.
You know, gives that casting director superiority thing. And B, potentially pay $300 to show them how bad you were. Exactly. And you're done. Yeah. So in addition to that and other people who were doing the Meisner thing or the whatever thing, I said, you know what, I'm going to make it so affordable that I can not compete is a better word. Well, I'll compete with them and share whatever works for me. I've been lucky. Maybe it's because of my face. Maybe it's because of who knows why. Well,
maybe because you know what you're doing.
I didn't have any clue.
Yeah.
I lucked into it completely and totally. On a set, I got upgraded within the first half of a day. I broke every single rule there was.
Remember you told me that story, yeah.
So,
great story.
Tell the story.
Yeah, it's a great story.
Well, I'll tell the fast version.
Okay.
If you want. And that's how it went.
Yeah, and I know it because I heard it before. So he didn't miss 1 point.
No. I haven't heard the story. I want to hear it.
Oh my gosh! I got so many other
and neither
things
has our viewers.
So
indulge us, Antoni.
Okay. So I was a lifeguard on the beach in Hollywood, and they were filming Porky's 2 very close to where my stand was, and they were doing a scene at night, and there were going to be women in bathing suits and such, and the person that I knew next to my stand had a holding area for them. And he said, hey, man, you should come back later on. And so at 2 o'clock in the morning, I stumbled into it, and I went to see the scene, and it was a scene where somebody says, has anybody seen Mike Hunt?
I remember the scene.
and so I'm standing there, and I get closer, I'm watching, and the guy taps me on the shoulder and said, are you with us? I said, yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, we're with us. I go, yeah, I'm standing here. All right, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
And he goes, no, I mean, are you with us? Do we hire? No. I said, well, you can't stand here, man. You're in the shot. And I said, I have no idea what you're saying. You can't stand in the shot. You're in the shot. I go, yeah, and so? He goes, oh, bro, if you want to stand over there and watch. So I did. And I said, hold on, hey, who are those guys? And he said, those are the stars. Get the fuck out of here. Are you shitting me? I can fucking do this. Hey, man, can I be in your movie? And I think maybe to get rid of me, they said, yeah, you come tomorrow. You can be an extra. So I did, and I had sort of Tarzan hair, and I never played high school football and broke my dad's heart because I never got my hair cut because we had to have crew cuts back in 73. And long story short, I was walking around with no shirt on trying to pick up girls and stuff. And this guy our age, who I found out later on was Key Hair, said, hey, kid, man, why don't you put a shirt on? And without even looking at him, I said, hey, Pops, why don't you go fuck yourself? So I broke every rule, long story short, and they decided they wanted to do an unscripted stunt where some guy can carry a tray and crash into the floor. And I said, I can do that. And they said, do it. And I did. And the real stunt guys were there, who I became friends with later on. And they called, because it was a non-union upgrade, they called the union, and the union, they had to pay for me to be in it. And the guy goes, so after I crashed, the guy goes, look, if you're hurt, let us know. We'll immediately tend to you, and we'll sweep the glass up. And if not, still let us know. And so crash, bam, I hit the cement after about the 5th time. Like no pads, nothing. My elbow was all inflamed because I guess I landed wrong. And so they said, what they did is here was the crowd, and they flipped the camera from the crowd's point of view this way, so they didn't have to clear everybody so they could bang it out, because I heard that they knew that the union guys were coming. And when I hit the ground, they said, hey, are you okay? Yeah. No, really? No, really. Well, if you're so okay, what was that dazed look you had on your face when your head hit the cement? And I went, acting. And he laughed, and everybody else laughed. And they said, okay, hotshot, you got your card. Take a walk.
Awesome.
And I said, I don't even know what you're talking about. He goes, yeah, just take a walk. Somebody will explain it to you.
Yeah.
So it became, hey, do you need an asshole? I know just the guy. And that's that. That's how it worked.
That's great.
The rest is history.
That's a great story.
It was free money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much different than it is now.
Yeah.
I would not want to do it now.
No.
In fact, I don't care to do it now. I don't know how anybody could even want to come up now. It's just such a...
It's so different.
It's not only so different, it's so unbelievably impossible for you to get through. Yeah. With a separate slate and your self-tapes, and they grade you on your background. Oh, we're not using a green one this year. We have a muted purple one, and that's the one you have to use. And if you don't have that special thing, fuck you. And if your reader isn't, whatever.
Antoni, I had an audition literally for today, and I declined it because they said you must have a reader.
Yeah.
And I don't have a reader.
What does that mean?
You have to have
someone
read
read
with you.
your off-camera lines.
Oh,
I don't have a
that's
reader.
how long I've been out.
But I'll tell you what, I've seen people audition for things that I've been involved in, and they do their auditions like a monologue.
Right.
Right.
They don't care about the reader.
Right.
They'll say, "What do you mean, Bob? I didn't do it." No, I promise I didn't do it. And all they care about, really, in essence, is whatever your close-up is. That's what they're looking at.
Yeah.
But I guess during that lag time of listening, there's an important thing that has to happen. But you could pretend that you're listening, because that's like you guys are pretending like you're listening to me now.
No,
I'm listening to every word.
Yeah, whatever.
I hate this. I hate the self-tape shit.
I hate it.
I like going to audition.
I want to go to the audition.
Well, yeah, the audition has its ups and downs as well. Yeah. I used to get very nervous at the auditions. Yeah. And although you don't think that the people that are in power know that you've posted your fucking dialogue on the wall or you've done 20 takes of it and this is the best you could possibly do, and they haven't even thought about whether you can match your continuity or any business that you can come up with when you get on this. Here's your desk, here's the... oh, shit, well, yeah, I guess I could be on the phone, maybe I could touch my pencil, all of that stuff. They don't include any of that. So can we talk about something else, please?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about your dad or your mom. I'm sorry about that, but I'm sorry to hear about your mom.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, and
I appreciate that.
We all go through that, and it's not easy. Are your parents both with you?
My mom is. I take care of my mom.
His mom.
Yeah, I did the same thing, and luckily I was in a position to do so.
It's tough.
Very tough. And my siblings and I still at this point had disagreements on what kind of music there should be in the background and where the light source should be. And wow,
she's totally bedridden. I have a nurse, an aide there. Yeah. And when I do the show, either if my brother can't watch, I have to hire a nurse and keep her with her. She's on a breathing machine, so she can't be left alone.
Yeah. How old is she?
84.
Wow. Yeah. And your mom was?
My mom was 81. My dad is still here with us.
How old's Dad?
He's 84, and he's fantastic. He has a great community. They live. It's so weird. I always say they live in Virginia, but my mom's not here. But my dad lives in Virginia, in Emporia, and he has great community. Like, my dad is really busy, really active, really, just does so much, and he just has a lot going on. So, it's really great. I mean, my dad is just so, with it, and I'm so proud of him. So,
well, I'm praying for both of your parents that they last a long time, and when they go, you're going to feel like an orphan, no matter how old you are.
Yeah, no matter how old you are. Yeah, and we all go through it, right?
I dream about my parents every single night.
Yeah.
So I was blessed. I have good karma, and it's all right. Yeah.
My dad died it's going to be 35 years this February, and it's 34 years. Yeah. And not a day goes by where I don't think,
look, Joe.
Oh.
It's our favorite pizza.
How you doing?
I
Is that
wonder.
the name
I
of
wonder
the
what kind
pizza?
of pizza it is this week.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Wait, that is the name of the pizza? How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
That's wonderful.
I wonder what kind of pizza it is this week.
Does it really matter? Look at it.
You're right, Joe. It's always fucking delicious.
What do we got here? What is on there? It's a
Pistachio pizza.
Perfect.
Oh my
I'm
God.
allergic to nuts. Bafangu.
How about these nuts?
Are you seriously allergic
Yeah.
to nuts? All right, well then that's
No,
more.
let's-
It's more for me.
More for you guys.
All right. So what makes How You Doing so special?
Let me see.
What do you think?
What do you think? The mutts is local?
No.
What do
Well,
you
the
mean?
flour is organic.
Right.
The tomatoes are flown in from New Jersey. The dough is fermented for 8 days.
Wow. For 8 days the dough?
Yeah. And the mutts,
The mutts is local and it's cut in house. The sobrasada is flown in from Chicago. And every month they had a different kind of pizza, different specials flown in.
well, I need to have a bite of that. And I guess so does Antony. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
okay.
You never told me you had an allergy.
So wait a minute.
You never told me that.
Soprasad's flown in.
Yeah.
The tomatoes are flown in.
Yeah.
And this pizza travels more than I do.
Ooh.
Looks good.
Who knew
looks-
that you had...
Fantastic.
You're going to have a bite. Please have a bite.
Okay, well, if I had a napkin of sorts, that
Can
would
you
work.
pass over the napkin?
Yeah, napkin.
And
I feel so bad that you have an allergy.
You knew that. You did it on purpose.
No, I did
trying to
not
kill
know
me.
that you had an allergy. I had no clue.
Yeah, I'm allergic to all nuts, especially
so
these.
I was going to say, how can you hang out with me then?
thanks, Tate.
I know.
All right.
Well, this is just.
Ready?
I'll tell you how great.
Tell me
it is.
it's good.
Okay, hang
I'll
on.
tell you that it's good.
What's pistachio on pizza? What the fuck? It's like put pineapples on pizza. What's wrong with you guys?
Oh, my God.
Delicious. What Italian
Oh,
pistachios? are
my
very-
God.
Pistachio goes on a lot of stuff in Italian food.
Okay, listen. Guys, How You Doing is always
Always
fucking
fucking
delicious.
delicious.
They got 3 locations for now. 2 in Boca, 1 in Boynton Beach. They're opening in Coral Springs.
That's my
And
neighborhood.
they're opening in Las Vegas. Can you imagine?
Go online.
Go online to find your location. And their phone number right here, the one on Palmetto Park Road, is 561-757-6434. And Ben,
Oh, it smells so
he's
good.
going to put the number down on the bottom like he did for Deckmasters.
So wait, they're opening one in Coral Springs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll be there.
You got to go. It's the ingredients that they use. By the way, they're known for their sourdough pizza, the crust, sourdough pizza crust. Everything is like organic and amazing. They fly it in from here, they fly it in from there. It's always
As soon as the pizza
fucking
walks in and,
delicious.
and you open up
I
the
feel
box.
so bad, Joe. I really wish
Listen,
that I knew this.
how you doing? Enjoy.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm gonna pass the box back.
Guys, enjoy.
How you doing? How you doing?
HYD. Like
Tony?
WTF.
Tony, come and get the pizza so you and Sherry,
Munch.
Ben, can have some pizza.
Look at that. I like that.
Oh my God.
Wow, that was a surprise. I like surprises, Sharon.
How you doing? There are sponsors.
Awesome.
So while you chew,
To talk to me, Tone.
while you chew, Joe and I will banter.
There you go.
Yeah. What do you want to banter about, Joe?
I want to banter about a good old story. 1999.
1999, sons of bitches.
When we met.
We met, yes, sir. I remember that day perfectly.
Yes. Cowboy.
I was not a very good first impression, probably.
No,
I was in character, man.
you were very cool, actually.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't.
You know, I put money up for that garbage film.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
later on. That's why I was scolded
yeah.
What show?
after I strangled you.
We met on a movie set
Which one?
called.
Just one kiss.
Was that what it was called? Okay. And or he played righteous. Was a righteous man. What? Just one kiss. All right. Righteous man. Just one kiss was another one.
No, I think it was the same one that changed his name.
Yes.
Yep.
And a gentleman named Eloy is not with us
Gonzalez.
anymore. Yeah, not with us anymore. It was a movie. I played a mob guy who owned the bar, and he played a backbreaker named Cowboy. He had a big old cowboy hat. And I'll never forget the part we had to fight that guy was like 7
Hold
feet.
on, what are you laughing at, man?
You had a cowboy hat?
I make a good.
He was a good
Really?
cowboy.
I make a fucking great cowboy.
Really?
Yo, fuck yeah, man.
So he hit me, he strangled me, and he hit me in the face with a garbage can.
And choked you.
And choked me.
I called you Pumpkinhead.
That's
I
right.
want to say it.
You won't be able.
Good luck.
Yeah,
But that's how we met. And
And we didn't see each other until Cyril.
so Cyril, yeah.
Yeah, and then I
As
was
soon as
like,
saw
oh my
him,
God,
yeah.
look at you. Look at you.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow.
yeah. That's our story.
That's our story.
Yeah.
And I met you from the acting class? Is that how I met you?
I think so. Indirectly, you met me through a guy that was producing something that you wanted to be involved in. And I said you were, somebody pushed you to me. I was a showrunner on it. And I said, nah, we're going kind of against type. So we didn't. But then I used you later. Yeah. That's how I met you initially.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, fuck him. Or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
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 But I owe you. I gave you credit for me booking the role on The Beach Bum.
With Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Wow. What an interesting movie. What an interesting story. Wonderfully shot. Wonderfully shot. I ended up working for that guy. What's the guy's name? The director?
Harmony?
Harmony.
Harmony Corone.
Yeah, Harmony Corone. He's got an interesting way of going about it. He distributes his own stuff through raves and all that.
Yeah.
And stunt coordinator called me and said, so we want to beat the shit out of you for about an hour for $1,000. You in? I go, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so I did. And it was for that guy.
Well, I want to talk to you about Miff Biscotti.
It's my grandfather's name is Miff
No.
Biscotti. Yeah, great name, Miff. His real name
So
is
good.
Matthew. So if I had it to do all over again, so my last name being Cornacchione, right, and it's 13 letters. I took the first 3 and the last 3, and my real name is Antoni, and my nickname, do you know it? Everybody knows
No.
it. You don't know
Cowboy.
what? You don't know my nickname?
No.
Come on, man. Think of Skip. Everybody calls
Oh, yeah, Skip.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, everybody
Yep,
calls me
Skip.
Skip. Right? And so
I don't call you Skip.
I know people that back in I know who you are and where you come from if you call me Skip.
Yeah.
So then, anyway, I was dating a French girl or something, and she said, "What is your name?
Skip.
What is your name?"
Skip.
And I said, "Skip," and she went,
Skip.
"Quoi?" It's the stupidest name I ever heard because what it sounds like. You ever heard anybody emulate what English sounds like? Can you like pretend you have a French accent? Or French or Italian or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, an English American accent. It's a lot of that.
Yeah.
And so she said, "Don't you have a real name?" And I said, "Yeah, it's Anthony." And she said, "Oh, that's much better," but she couldn't say "the," so she said Antoni.
Then you changed it.
And I said, "Well, that sounds romantic."
That is cool, yeah.
So what I found out after I changed it was that it was Antoni is 6 letters and Corone is 6 letters, and there was an even dozen, and
Yeah, back.
cosmologically, whatever. Oh my God, numerologically, I'm
Cosmetology.
going to be famous because I've got 12 letters in my name.
There you go.
And when I picked Miff Biscotti as my grandfather, which means angry little biscuit, if you want to interpret it.
Really?
That's a perfect
Angry
name.
little biscuit?
Well, Biscotti.
That is so you.
Biscotti is a little biscuit, right? And
You're such
Miff
an
is
angry little biscuit,
That's exactly
too.
right. I wish I had chosen a Miff Biscotti. So I chose it after my dad died. I knew some guys that were doing house music. They were DJs back in the day, and they also were wanting to be in the film, and they saw me at a grocery store, and they went, "Oh, Skip, oh my God, I can't believe I see you on TV all the time. We make movies. Will you be in my movie?" And I went, "Not really. I'm busy. I've got to talk to my people or whatever." But it had an anamorphic lens, and long story short, I did a short called Expect Delays, which was kind of Twilight Zoning. It was very cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, that I more or less directed, and it was just me, and who cares? So they needed a soundtrack, and so they said, "Why don't you come over and we'll hang out?" Because they knew I was, once upon a time, I was a DJ, love DJ. I was a Cleveland correspondent for Billboard magazine because I wrote for a newspaper, a local newspaper, and got every record sent to me for free.
So back in the day with the turntables.
Yes, sir.
The real mixers.
You were a real, this.
Yeah.
Back in the Village, the 80s.
Two turntables and a mic.
Yeah, no, before 90s, before all that shit. You know,
Really?
like when, like disco, Donna Summer.
Wow.
Back
But
then.
I listened to your music on YouTube.
So, okay, so anyway, they decided, hey, what do you want to do? So the first song that I did was, and I needed, because my dad had just passed.
Right.
And there's a song called
Graveyard.
Graveyard. And I took some bits of my dad going, hey, man, where are you at? He called me during my birthday, right? And then there was some of my voice lifted where I was talking to Naomi Watts in a movie, and I said, yeah, well, you're going to work the graveyard. So-and-so did work the graveyard. You're going to work it too, right? So I took that. So where you at? The graveyard. And I looped it, and it was really, it's a haunting, it's got some crazy video to it. And it shows my mom kneeling down in front of my dad's grave, and it's a chilling thing. But it was a tribute to my father. So that was the first one that I did. And then the second one I did was something else. And what would happen is they would just put you know what looping is? Have you ever looped? Yeah, so looping's great. Lemon Jelly is a great group. They just loop up, boom, dippity boop. Boop, and you hear it over and over, and then eventually you add something to it. I'd like to hear this there.
There's more and more.
And I made like an album just therapeutically, and it never made it. I think there was some airplay in Philadelphia with it, and the two guys that helped me were the Weiss brothers,
right.
WEISS, and they mixed it. But I basically called, a little keyboard. I want to hear a sax. Okay, give me a sax. Beep, 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 beep. You hit the keyboard, and it's a percussion. It's fun, really, really fun. And hours went by. So that's how that happened. And then when I was in New York, because I had nothing else to do, and I was walking along a lot, I would see things. My eyes are maybe spectrum. I'll go, boom, that's cool. Boom, and I take a picture of it. And I take a picture of something else and something else and something else. And then I would tweak them, so sometimes oversaturate them or whatever, which is, artistic possibility.
Right.
And somebody saw them and said, man, these are great. You should.
I thought they were paintings. I really did.
Some of them are really stunning.
I actually thought they were paintings.
Yeah, no, they're not.
You said it was photography, and I was like, wow, really beautiful. So
thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's how Myth.
You're very creative.
Yeah, very creative.
You are.
I can't help it. I created, it's Thanksgiving, right?
What?
What? I said it's coming up, Thanksgiving. I created a poem.
Oh, you did a poem.
That's how you fucking say it, man.
We
talk funny. What do you want to call it? A poem?
Oh, well, let's hear you how you talk funny.
Yeah, I talk funny to you guys.
I like
Antoni's got a poem.
I got a poem.
Do you notice how he's talking funny tonight?
Yes, it's coming out of him.
I'm articulating.
Yes.
I like it.
Let me hear it.
I always speak like this.
No, you don't.
Bullshit.
I never hear you talk like this.
Because you don't have headphones on, baby girl.
Isn't it great with the headphones? I love the way I sound.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to wear them because I'm
I actually
romancing
love it,
myself.
and I'm enjoing this. So let's hear your poem.
So here's my poem.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, you will love it.
I am
Hickory dickory duck.
Are you ready, Ben? Are you ready for this?
This is
I am ready.
Okay.
I've written several. So it ended up like we would go to whomever's house, and we would pick somebody to be in charge of the prayers. Oh, you're the prayer meister. And now Jesus Christ, bless us on the food we're about to receive. I'm like, what do you mean about to receive? What are you in a fucking line? Are you going out for a pass?
Going in a soup line.
I would take over, and so what I did was I wrote this poem. I said, I'm doing the prayer.
Okay, let's hear it.
And here it comes. Ready?
I'm ready.
We at the crib. The whole family. My lovely wife be next to me. My son, my daughter, they there too. In-laws, friends, some more peeps do. There's drinks and snacks and bitches cooking, and all the men be football looking. Best dishes all set out. Time for dinner, grandma shout. She say it louder 3 more again. Someone's late. Shit, where you been? We're sitting now, our hands to pray. We giving thanks on this Thursday, Lord. You loving, Lord, you kind, but only one thing on this mind. Good food smells floating all around me, but where the fuck that turkey be? That ham be here, and collards too. They sweetie potatoes and something new, a casserole of beans and peas, but where the fuck that turkey be?
That's so you.
Want me to continue?
Yes, please.
Cornbread and gravy, greens, pecan pie, these all look pleasing to my eye. Pass that red shit with cranberries. But where the fuck that turkey be?
Where the fuck that turkey be?
Keep your ham and acorn squash, smashed potatoes with that brown sauce. I'll ask you again, holding a drink with fizz, where the fuck that turkey is? Oh, here it go. Now I can try to grab my ass some pumpkin pie. That's my poem.
That's awesome. It's true. Where that turkey be?
Where the
So
fuck
I could,
that turkey
I
be?
could add a, goddamn Trump took it from me. We don't have it because of EBT or some shit. but
Oh, you should have asked.
I could anytime. Then I wrote an Easter one.
Can you come back before
Or
Easter,
Easter?
and
Yeah.
read that?
Oh, I could not read it all. I'll send it to you. I'll
Will
charge
you?
Now come back. We
No,
want
come
you back.
Yeah, okay, bye. Am I done?
No.
No.
Are you serious? We might have to go. We only have a little over 9 minutes left. We might have to extend our show.
But I wanted to
No,
say,
they-
when we spoke the last time I saw you at the premiere, I think it was, we're talking saying that you're like laying back a little bit now. You weren't working as much. You were trying.
I don't chase it.
Yeah.
I don't chase it anymore.
Smart.
So some people say, hey, would you be in my this and that? And they do it because I'm cheap, perhaps, in as much as they don't have to fly some from New York and pay them more than they can pay themselves and their wife and their kids more money and whatever. So, I'll do that. And just recently, I did a spec thing that I'm pretty positive about. And for the first time, I bought into one.
Right.
Like you did probably with Just One Kiss.
Yeah.
And this was a horror movie that was directed by a brilliant guy and a brilliant DP. And I saw the imagery and I was like, God damn. So they wanted me, they offered it to me. It wasn't even a read.
Right.
And it was a priest in the horror movie. And I've been a priest a couple other times.
Yeah, I remember.
But I didn't feel that I could be anything other than a version of me, the mob boss, the cop, so I had to hide behind something. And so I chose an Irish accent. And there we are. So throughout the whole thing, I'm Irish. And it gives me a whole another way to hold my hands and a different thing, right? So, and it was a challenge because I did it. And my wife said, how was your first day? Because she's always supportive. And I'm always like, oh, my God, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, shit. What do I get freaked out.
Yeah.
Really, I get scared shitless. I'm scared shitless to do this show here. So.
No.
Yeah. But anyway. And so I did the Irish thing. And then I said, I think I screwed up. Now I got to do the rest of this 28 days with an Irish
All
accent.
Irish.
All Irish.
And it worked out. Perfect.
Worked out fantastic.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure it did. And then I go to England every year. I'm a celebrity there. And I just came back from it, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sign autographs. That's the deal. For a show that I did for the BBC called Only Fools and Horses.
Yes.
Wait, 40 years ago. I was walking down the street in New York City and somebody came up to me, an Irish guy. He goes, hey, man, are you Rico from Fools and Horses? I'm like, what? This is 40 years ago. He goes, yeah, man, you have no idea how popular that show is and how popular you are.
Oh, wow.
And I said, no, man, I can't believe that. So he said, I'll introduce you to this society. They'll fly you in. They'll pay you. So they fly me in. They pay me. I stand around for 2 days, and I talk to people, and I've had some great stories. A guy asked me to sign his arm so he could tattoo it. Fucking my name tattooed on his fucking arm.
Antoni, I joined that Facebook page. They
are rabid
love
fans.
you.
They love me.
Yeah.
They really,
They love
really
him.
I got to see it. I got to look it up.
From years ago.
Yeah. And I'm accommodating. And I guess I'm unique because I have an accent and stuff.
Yeah.
So one guy, to make a long story short, because we got 6 minutes left, I'll finish up. There have been unusual things. One guy came, kid, from Scotland, and he was nervous. His lips were, how when people get nervous, their eyes twitch and shit. He was twitchy all over. I go, hey, man, what's going on? He goes, yeah, I'm so nervous to talk to you. No, you're scary. You're a favorite guy, and we love the show, and la la la. And my dad was a fan, and we were always going to come to this convention, and we just never got around to it. And eventually, for his birthday, I bought tickets, and he died.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm here as that. And I said to him, oh, shit, man, I'm so sorry. He goes, yeah, but... So he reaches in his bag, and he pulls out an urn.
Oh, God.
What is that?
Yeah, I go, but he came with me.
Oh, my God.
And I said, wow, that's great, man. And I gave him a hug, right? I have these beads. I gave him a bead of mine. I go, I don't know if this energy will help you or whatever. Yeah. And then he said, could you do me a big favor? And I said, what?
Sign the urn.
Sign the urn. I said, bro, hey, that's way too much responsibility. I have no idea what to say. He goes, say whatever you want. Oh, I don't know about that. You don't want to. He goes,
what did you put on it?
Say something about limeys, because in the show I'm trying to kill this limey. What do I got to do to kill these limeys? It's that kind of thing. Yeah. So I said, really? And he goes, yeah. So he was with him, his family, his mom, and a couple other brothers. And so I said, rest in peace, you limey bastard.
Oh, I love it.
And they did. And they went, holy shit. They were crying. They were like, thank you so much. That's so beautiful. My dad would love this. This is great.
I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this.
Yeah, it's really great.
You can't see it.
No way. Huh?
No, and it doesn't translate. Right? It's not really that funny in English, but it's this thing. They show it and they show it and they show it and they show it for 40
years. Like the honeymooners were here.
Like the honeymooners, yeah, or All in the Family. And the two guys. The guy's knighted. Who was the lead in it? His Sir David now, and
I've known you a while. I never knew that about you.
There's a lot of things a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
Antoni, I want to talk to you because we are limited with time. You're such a staunch advocate for anti-bullying, right?
Yeah.
And so I worked with you on a project called Brass Knuckles, a film that you were trying to bring awareness about bullying.
Yeah, kind of got shanghaied, I wish it would have worked out the way it did.
Well,
but anyway.
With all that being said, but can we talk a little bit about your
stance on it?
your stance and what you do? You work within the school system, you volunteer, you do a lot for anti-bullying. I mean, it's really something that's close to your heart.
I did a lot. I do not any longer because I had this page and I had a few thousand people on it, and then it turned into thoughts and prayers, and I'm like, thoughts and prayers isn't going to do anything, man.
No, right.
If you go to a PA meeting, a Parent Teachers Association meeting, or you write a letter to your congressman, or you this or that, that'll change stuff. But thoughts and prayers is a bullshit chicken shit way for you to hide behind. Right? It means dick.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right.
Anybody says thoughts and prayers is a fucking hypocrite, in my opinion. Right?
I agree with you.
So I'm not a religious person, but anyway, it was either that or kick his ass. And there were only 3 different versions of responses to anybody, whether it was little Johnny whose eyeballs hanging out, or thoughts and prayers is all you want for that, your son's there. So then they started calling me a bully, and they ganged up on me. And I said, go fuck yourselves. I'm done. So, but I have an idea, and what it is there's no culpability for it. And these kids now, because they don't have their cell phones, had their cell phones, and they're egging them on. Do you ever see the movie 3 O'Clock High? Were you ever in a position in school where you had to fight somebody at the end of the day?
Always. Yeah.
You don't want to. Yeah. You fucking don't want to at all, but you have to.
You have to, yeah.
Because everybody's waiting for it.
When it comes down to it, the only way to stop bullying is bully back.
No,
I think
that's wrong.
Okay, tell me.
But there's a shutdown thing. So whoever is the responsible party, if everyone who films it, look, if I tell you an ethnically terrible joke and it's politically incorrect and everybody in the room laughs, it's giving me license to say further ones like that. But if everybody says, are you fucking kidding me? What the hell's wrong with you? I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah, right.
Similarly, if society poo-poos it to the point where if you film it, you lose your phone. Verizon takes your phone away for a month. And now you don't have your little gizmo, you little fuck, because you're the one who's propagating it. And if you do it and somebody calls and says, hey, little Johnny, this and that, I'd like to bring back corporal punishment. Corporal punishment, here's the way. So let's say I did something, my kid, hey, this is the principles from so-and-so, your son was involved in a bullying incident. This is the second time that it's happened, and you've got 2 choices. You can come and serve his detention at 3 o'clock, take off work, drive here, sit at his little fucking desk, and write, I will not bully 1,000 times for 3 days, or we can whip his ass with a fucking paddle 5 times. What do you think most parents are going to say? Whip his fucking ass. They're not going to come to sit in a desk. Yeah. And that's how it'll all stop.
There's
too much tolerance.
Yeah.
That's all I say. That's it. That's the bottom line of it. Too much tolerance.
You're right. But I love the phone thing, too. Take the phone away.
Take their phone away.
Yeah. You have this soft discipline now. Everything is soft discipline. So the parents will say, no, you can't whip, quote, unquote, whip.
Well, we're all around the same age, so when we grew up in school,
we all got our ass whipped.
I got paddled in school. I got hit with the ruler.
Yeah, it's all a tough love mindset, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, and it's like, how dare you touch my Johnny? Well, you aren't touching your Johnny, so you're responsible for what your Johnny does. If he breaks your window, in a what's the word I use? Somebody's, what is it? What do they do, kids, when they break shit? Vandalism.
Vandalism. Yeah.
Yeah, the parent pays the price. Similarly, it should be the same shit. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, I used to get hit by my
5
creases,
seconds.
and then I go home and get a beating again.
Ben.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben, are we going to explode if we go over 5 seconds?
Yeah, man. Okay, well, listen, I love you guys.
I love you. We love you.
Yes, always a pleasure. I wish you could stay longer. Well, you could stay longer, but we just
we
can't stay on the air.
I mean, we could. I'm not done though. I'm seriously. I have more things to talk.
If we're going to talk with him, there's so much stuff we could talk about. But he's tired of that shit. But we touched on some good stuff though.
I'm tired of the acting stuff. Kinda.
You are.
Yeah,
You didn't
really.
want to talk about. You didn't want to talk about Silent Partners and Mob King and shout out to.
No.
No.
What about what do you got?
You know why? Because I don't give a fuck about it. I really don't give a fuck because it's not my thing. It's not mine. I don't have ownership to it. I was a tool. I was a thing that was used to gain a place to go.
You were great in Silent Partners.
Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. I was a tool. That's it. That was all. And I agreed to be a tool, and I got hired to be a tool, and I got paid to be a tool. I sat in a corner like a tool, and that's that.
Yeah.
Somebody is benefiting from it. And if you ask that somebody, he'll be like, yeah, I paid everybody, and I fucking bought it, and that's that. That's
what about now? You got anything coming out now you doing on?
What are you doing? And how can people reach out to you? How can people find you?
They can't. I used to have a publicist. She was great, Sharon Matthews. She was wonderful. I no longer do. I don't care. I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Sharon?
Oh, she's sick. She's got lung cancer.
How is she?
So I don't have. She's going to be all right. She's coming through. Yes.
She's married to the chef, right?
She's married to the chef. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so.
Sharon, I love her too.
Yeah, she used to handle all my stuff. She was very good. Yeah, Sharon's great. She's doing travel, and she and I were doing travel for a while.
Yeah.
And there's no way anybody can reach out to me.
But you are an acting coach.
I am an acting coach, and I might still do it. I used to do Zoom classes. I don't have a space. If I had a space, I would probably do it. So I lived Kim Houston at her acting gym in Hollywood.
Do you do private coaching or just?
I do private coaching too, but. There's only so much you can show somebody. It's just all about practices and being comfortable with being
I'd love to sit in one of your classes.
Let's have one here.
Let's do it. Yeah, come on, ready?
We'll have a class. Maybe we can televise it.
Ready. Like we're going to do it right now?
No, I'm just whatever. So, yeah.
He's busted my ball.
All I do is break it down to what makes sense. You make a choice. You take your choice, and you got to stay on the ride. You can't get off and come to life when it's your turn to talk.
Yeah.
You got to be initially, But now I get anger. I get my memory isn't like it used to be.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my memory wasn't like it used to be. I could write it down and I could glance down at it like that.
I'm getting the same way too. It's to walk into rooms you don't know why. But anyway, we're getting the sign here. We have to wrap it up.
This was a pleasure.
Thank you.
I love you, bro. I really do.
It's nice of you to say.
Anytime I see you is great.
Sure.
And do your Easter poem.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We love you so much.
Yeah, the fuck they thinking me.
Make sure you like us. Make sure you subscribe.
Dude, these guys are great, man.
Make sure you
Give
comment.
them a break.
Make sure you do all the things that you would normally do when you watch a podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the things. Okay, people? We love you.
We Talk Funny podcast.
And don't forget, How You Doing Pizza. Unbelievable. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Deck Place, too. Don't forget that.
And Deck Masters of South Florida.
Yeah.
Our sponsors.
What the fuck?
Good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye-bye,
Joe.
butterfly.
That's it. Until next week, when we have another fantabulous episode of the We Talk Funny podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our show and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform at We Talk Funny. See you next Tuesday.
C-U-N-T.